Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about chapter number 1 about measurement and experimentation. So first of all, we will discuss about measurement. What do you know about measurement? It is the process of comparison of the given physical quantity with the known standard quantity of same nature. So what do you understand by this term? Measurement. That means by this term we can compare any physical quantity. What do you know about physical quantity? Physical quantity is numerical value multiply unit. So we can understand about physical quantity by one example. Suppose we have to find length of the piece of cloth. How we will find about length of the piece of cloth? That means numerical value 10 multiply unit is meter. That means suppose we are going somewhere to purchase a piece of cloth. So how we will purchase? By finding its numerical value, that means 10, and unit meter. So it is known as measurement. That means physical quantity can be calculated by numerical value multiply unit, that is 10 meter. After then come to kinds of unit. First one is fundamental or basic unit. So what do you know about fundamental or basic unit? That is the unit that is independent of any other unit. That means it doesn't depend upon any another unit. For example, unit of mass. What is the unit of mass? Kilogram. After then length, time, temperature, current. These all are fundamental or basic unit. These do not depend upon any another unit. After then come to second unit, that is derived unit. So what do you know about derived unit? Okay, derived unit can be expressed in the terms of fundamental. That means derived units can be calculated with the help of fundamental or basic units. That means these unit depends upon these fundamental units. So for example, we have to find out volume of anything. So how we find out volume? By applying the formula. Formula is length multiply length multiply length. That means length cube. So what is length? Here length is given. Length is fundamental or basic unit. Okay. Is it clear? Okay. After then come to system of unit. That means how we can find out units. System is given in different parts. First one system is CGS system. First one is CGS system. CGS system, that means we can find out different units in the form of CGS. So here first term is given C. What is C? By this we will find out unit of length in centimeter, and G, with the help of G we can find out that is unit of mass is gram, and S is used for second. Second is the unit of time. Okay, now come to second system, that is FPS system. So what do you know about FPS system? F is used for foot. Foot is the unit of length. After then come to pound. Pound is the unit of mass. And third one is second. Second is same, that is unit of time. Now third system is MKS system. MKS system is first term is M. M is the unit of length. K, unit of mass is kilogram, and by S, that is unit of time. Okay. Now come to units of length. Units of length, that means how we can find out length in different terms, different with the help of different type of units. So first one unit is meter. Length of unit is meter. After then subunits of meter. That means what are the different units with the help of we can find out length. So come to first term, that is centimeter. First term is centimeter. So 1 centimeter is equal to 1 by 100 meter. 100 means 1 by 10 square. 10 multiply 10, that means 10 square. Then it will change into 10 is to power minus 2 meter. Now come to second, that is millimeter. millimeter. Second term is millimeter. After then 1 millimeter is equal to 1000 meter. This is the relation between millimeter and meter. So 1 by 10 is to power 3 meter, and after then it convert into 10 is to power minus 3 meter. Suppose now we have to convert meter into centimeter. Then how we will convert meter into centimeter? 10 is to power 3, that means 1 by 1000. So write here 1 by 1000. Multiply 100. Now cut these zeros. What left? 1 by 10. So 10, this value convert into centimeter, 1 by 10 centimeter. That means 1 millimeter is equal to 1 by 10 centimeter. Okay. After then come to next unit, that is micrometer. Okay. 1 micron. What is the value of 1 micron? 1 micron is equal to 10 is to power minus 6 meter. Now if we want to convert meter into centimeter, then how will we convert? Right here 10 is to power minus 6 multiply 10 is to power 2. So as all of you know, if base is same, then power will be add or subtract. But here sign is different. 6 is given in term of minus and 2 is positive. Now this 6 number is greater. So write the value 10 is to power minus 6 centimeter. Now this will convert in centimeter. Okay. Now we have to convert centimeter, the centimeter term, into millimeter. How we will convert? Write this value 10 is to power minus 4 multiply 10 ki power 1. Then now again base is same, so answer will be 10 is to power minus 3 millimeter. Okay, is that clear? Now come to next unit, that is nanometer. 1 nanometer is equal to 10 is to power minus 9 meter. Next is kilometer. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. That means to 10 is to power 3 meter. Now these 5 units are the sub units, smaller units. Now come to bigger units. What do you know about the bigger units? For example, if we want to measure distance between Earth and Sun, we cannot calculate this distance by the smaller values. So for these functions, we use bigger units. So bigger units come to first unit, that is 1 astronomical unit. What is the value of 1 astronomical unit? That is 1.496 into 10 is to power 11 meter. Okay. Now come to second unit, second bigger unit, that is light year. So first of all, tell me, what do you know about light year? It is the distance traveled by the light in vacuum in 1 year. That means in 1 year, how much distance is traveled by light is known as light year. So write the formula. 1 light year is equal to speed of light multiply time in 1 year. So what is the value of speed of light? That is 3 multiply 10 ki power 8 meter per second. This is the value of speed of light. Multiply time in 1 year. So now write values of time in 1 year. That is total days in 1 year, that is 365. Multiply total hour in a 1 day, that is 24. After then minutes in 1 hour, that is 60. After then second in 1 minute, that is 60 seconds. Now multiply all these values. That will be 9.46 multiplied 10 is to power 15 meter. If we want to convert this value into kilometer, how we will convert? Multiply this 10 is to power minus 3. That will convert into kilometer. That means 9.46 into 10 is to power 12 kilometer. After then, this is the value of 1 light year, and after then we have two another values also. First one is 1 light minute. 1 light minute. How we will find out the value of 1 light minute? Write here speed of light multiply minute. That is that means minute in 1 hour, 60 minutes. Sorry. After then multiply these values. That will be 1.8 into 10 is to power 10 meter. Now come to 1 light second. That is 3 into 10 is to power 8 meter per second. Multiply 1 second. That is total second in a 1 minute, and that is 1 second. So write here 1 second. Here we write here 60 second. That means total second in 1 minute. And here write 1 second because we have to find out the value 1 light second. So answer will be 3 into 10 is to power 8 meter. Okay, is that clear? After then come to next unit, that is parsec. How we will find out 1 parsec? 1 parsec is equal to arc length. We can also say that 1 astronomical unit divided by angles in radian. After then write the value of 1 astronomical unit, that is 1.496 into 10 is to power 11 meter divided by angle in radians. That means 1 by 3600 into pi by 180. We can calculate it by writing the value, that is 22 by 7. Or at the place of pi, we can write here 3.14. After then calculate this and we will find out 3.08 into 10 is to power 16 meter. This is the value of 1 parsec. But if we want to convert 1 parsec into light year, then how we will convert? We simply write here the value of 1 parsec. Here we calculate 3.08 into 10 is to power 16. Now divide this value by the value of light year, that is 9.46 into 10 is to power 15. That value was given in meter. Now put these values, solve it, calculate, and the answer will be 3.296 light year. Okay. These are the bigger units. But if we want to find out very smaller units like wavelength of length, to express the wavelength of length, size and separation between two molecules. For calculating these smaller values, we can't use these bigger units or subunits. So for calculating these values, we use very smaller units, that is angstrom. And we express angstrom by this term A. And the symbol is written here. After then, if we want to find out size of nucleus, how can we find out size of nucleus? By the unit Fermi. And we can denote Fermi by the small letter F. Okay. Now come to this angstrom. What is the value of 1 angstrom? 1 angstrom is equal to 10 is to power minus 10 meter. If we want to convert this 10 is to power minus 10 meter into nanometer, then put the value of 10 is to power minus 10, multiply this value with the 10. Answer will be 10 is to power 9 nanometer. Now this is the value of 10 is to power 9 nanometer from 1 angstrom. And if we want to convert this into centimeter, then put the value, that is 10 is to power minus 10, that is given in meter. 10 is to power minus 10 is in meter. If you want to convert in centimeter, then multiply with 100. 100 means 10 multiply 10, that is 10 is to power 2. So answer will be 10 is to power minus 8 centimeter. Okay. After then come to second unit, that is Fermi. We can denote this with the small f. What is the value of 1 Fermi? Is equal to 10 is to power minus 15 meter. So these are the smaller units. Before this, we studied about bigger units and subunits. So prepare up to this, and in the next session, we will study about the different units. That means unit of mass and unit of time. Okay, thank you.